What's going on, guys? How's it going? Big moment for me. New computer. So, open this puppy up. Fun times. Yeah, you don't need to see my information. We just won't do that. Oh, sexy. 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 It is a 2015 model MacBook Pro. Top of the line, everything. See if I have the specs on here. Nope, I'll have to list them down below in the comments. So, now there's no more excuses. Fancy smancy. Oh, even smells new. So fresh and so clean. Yeah. So now I'll get back to you guys later. Once I start getting everything going, and I'll probably do some screenshots from here. Later.
How's it going, guys? Yeah, so this is the specs on my new mid 2015 MacBook Pro. Clearly we're in early 2018. And as you saw earlier in the video, the unboxing, it's obviously brand new. I just bought it from Apple, but yeah, it's got no specs that I can get as far as this model goes. When it comes to Djing, I've heard a lot of issues with the touch bar stuff. Not even going to go there. So yeah, I mean, I need USB ports without extra dongles and other things to break. So yeah, it's got a 2.8 gigahertz Intel Core 7 or i7, sorry, processor. 16 gigs of 1600 megahertz DDR3 memory. It's got a 500 gig solid state drive. And the Intel Iris Pro graphics card. Sorry, just hiding the serial number, you know, paranoia. This is the display. And yeah, storage. So 500 gig flash storage, so solid state drive. Yeah. So here's basically the three major programs. Missing one. Sorry, actually here's four major programs that the DJ world uses. Serato DJ, obviously. Virtual DJ. You know, again, great for mobile gigs. I will use it and continue to use it for mobile gigs. I guess until I get super comfortable with Serato. Not that I'm not, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is what I'm used to. That's what I started out with. And Ableton Live intro. I mean, I'm not going to spend $1,000 on full-blown Ableton. I'm not even going to start producing music, so I've dabbled. And maybe it's something that I'll concentrate a little bit more on in due time, but not right now. And then Mixed in Key. What Mixed in Key does is it brings all of this music into it, or you throw it into it, and it gives you tags, like what key it's in. And I'll open up Serato here. So yeah, it gives you this comment basically, which Serato does its own analyzing, of what key it's in. I use the Camelot wheel. Some people use it as the actual keys, A minor, B flat, B sharp, stuff like that. But I find it easier to go with a number system. It's 1 to 8 or 1 to 12, sorry. And 1A, 1B down here, and then 2A, 2B, and so forth. Or then 12A, 12B. There are some rules to that you can, typically if you're going to produce a mix, you can go from 1A to 2A or 1A to 12A, a step up or a step down. You can also jump some other numbers. I mean, I'll mix a 1A with a 7A sometimes or whatever, because song selection is always going to trump any tricks like this. And if you are even half decent at DJing and you know a couple of different transitions, you don't always have to beat match everything. Maybe just to give you a quick look at what it looks like, I will open up Virtual DJ as soon as Serato closes here. And the Serato that you just saw is without any sound card connected to it. So as you saw, it's just a list to kind of go over and review and whatever. Where Virtual DJ obviously I haven't done anything with it yet. You can mix right off of here using keyboard hotkeys and stuff like that, if you really want to. And in a pinch, it works. So, I mean, I personally like that. There's rumors apparently that Serato is bringing out its new version with the same ability. Honestly, that would be a huge change for them. Huge. That would help them so much. And probably put them a lot closer to the actual forefront of the software battle. Because everyone has their favorite. Serato is a industry standard for a lot of people. It is the industry standard pretty much. Pioneer just came out with Record Box. There's all kinds of choices as far as the consumer goes for what DJ software you can use. Some of the bigger guys and even radio guys use Ableton to do their sets on radio and podcasts and whatever. But Virtual DJ is great for the beginner, that sort of thing. Especially if you're just trying to learn how to mix. I could throw 2 songs on here now and do it. The last few videos I've done with music came up with copyright, so I'm not going to bother. But it's a great little system. And obviously, if you don't know what Ableton Live is, it's a DAW, or a digital audio workstation. This is the arrangement view, and this is where you throw samples and things like that. But for the most part, me especially doing edits and whatever would be using strictly this view. There's lots of different packs and stuff. I just get all the free ones or whatever. Like I said, I'm not producing anything. I'm not even making my own edits or anything like that right now, which I'll probably start dabbling in soon enough. And then mixed in key, like I said, does analyzing for you. So I don't have anything in the analyzing key right now because I just finished doing it all. But there's a few choices that you have as far as what you want to show. I hate seeing art covers, sorry. I don't go by the energy typically. I kind of do, what's the next song, what's a good hit, or what's something that to me looks like it's going to work. A lot of the dance music DJs and stuff may use energy. Armin van Buuren apparently uses mix and key for all of his sets, or at least does key mixing with his sets, and energy too. I mean, those guys are running in festival crowds, like thousands and hundreds of thousands of people. A lot different than anything that I'm doing. But yeah, it'll give the BPM, the key result, sets cue points for you, and it I've got a pretty specific genre rating. See if it picks it up here. No. All right. And grouping. Yeah, I don't bother with the energy. But yeah, that's basically everything I use. Suri's new to me as far as a MacBook. I mean, I've had iPhones since the iPhone 3G. So Suri is certainly nothing new to me in general, just for the MacBook it's new, but go back into Serato. If you remember what Virtual DJ rate, they had the 2 decks. Serato here you don't. What the heck? Oh, well, obviously you have to... Oh, I know why. Okay, yeah, well... More or less, this is my tagging, genre tagging. Anything from the 90s, I mean, I'm not a house head. So everything to me was just dance. Easier to call it EDM. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. It's as long as I know where I'm sticking it, hit, so that I can be organized. It's very rare that I ever, need to use somebody else's computer or whatever. And same thing goes, I can't say, I think maybe once out of the 6 years that I've been DJing, I've only ever had to share my computer with somebody. Other times I've brought my computer or computers along, and the other DJ has it already, has theirs. We'll go back and forth or whatever. But yeah, so I'll do the genre, the year, pretty general. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000 I call 2K, 2005, this is where I start to get a little more specific, is 2K5, 2K10, 2K15, so anything from 2015 until now gets registered as 2K15. And then as soon as we hit 2020, I'll be tagging everything as 2K20. At that point, I doubt I'll throw these together. I'll probably keep it pretty specific. Because even to me, like a lot of the music from 2000, 2005 were close, but changed. 2010 to 2015, there's some same closeness, but I think there's some drastic changes, especially with the introduction of trap, that sort of thing. So yeah, I have lots of hip hop, obviously. Even Latin, cumbia, merengue. You know, some stuff I'll call pop. Despacito, everybody's favorite. But yeah, I always try and do one genre the year, a secondary genre. If it has a DJ introduction, and if the song is dirty, full of swears, that sort of thing, or if it's a clean version like this, if there's a remix, you know, if it's a mashup instead of a remix. But yeah, so I spent some time last night messing around with this, but there's still lots more to do. But yeah, that's kind of all I got for you guys. And thanks for sticking around. I know I said I'd do a video every week. That obviously hasn't happened. So I might just change my goal to one a month and stick with that. And if I can do one every week, then that'd be great. But catch you in the next one.